I guess we gotta talk about this one. So we're gonna talk about it. Cowboys versus Chargers on Monday night. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I got a positive note for y'all. Y'all know the Cowboys are
Okay.
like 9-1 coming off of a loss.
Mhm.
I got a negative for y'all though.
What's the
Y'all know
one?
every team that's played the 49ers are what is it, 1-15 or something like that?
After they play them,
It don't even matter if the 49ers won the game. Just
yeah.
after playing them, the other team is only 1-15 since
That's
playing them.
basically last year. Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
facts. Dang.
I remember that stat when we played them last year.
I had another positive for you. Kellen Moore's on the other side of the ball. That's a positive, maybe. The other positive is it's a bounce back game, so you get to prove it.
Mhm.
Michael Parsons may be going to linebacker, so we may be seeing him at his natural position instead of trying to be a pass rusher. So maybe he can do the rushing from different gaps now without people knowing he's lined up as an edge rusher. Maybe Dak Prescott wants to impress CD Lamb a little bit more and say, "Hey, Kellen, we really can do this without you and
Mhm.
score some points." We don't know. Offensive line is intact, but we gonna see. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game
Okay.
because
Okay.
I picked them before when we did our brackets, and the reason why I said that is because we got to show Kellen Moore that it wasn't just all about you; it was about us. And also, man, they gotta stop playing like you know what I mean. I can't say it because it's a family show, but they gotta stop playing like that. They gotta show out there and show that they can actually live up to some expectations for once.
Mhm.
So, Cowboys, go do y'all thing. Dave or Joe.
Mm.
I, I'll go. I'll let they go last.
All right.
So this is a big game because the history of Kellen Moore versus the Cowboys. All the stuff about the Cowboy fans blame Kellen Moore for their lack of success, bad play calling, and now he's with the Chargers. Started off 0-2, but won every game since. All
This
right,
is
now they're 3-2. And Justin Herbert only thrown one interception for the whole year. So, and then, but the Chargers defense, they give up a lot of yards. They give up a lot of points. They do. So this is a good game for your offense to have a bounce back game. Only difference, the Chargers get a lot of yards. The Chargers get a lot of points. So you're going to have to match that. And one thing about both teams, both of y'all force turnovers. I would say y'all both force turnovers. So y'all force more. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers. This is one of the games I had y'all losing. I felt like this part of the season is when it's gonna be tough for the Cowboys. And Kellen Moore is on his revenge tour. Well, not revenge tour, but seeking revenge back on y'all. While McCarthy is calling the plays, you know. So I like how Jerry Jones is handling our situation. He's not killing Kellen Moore, but he's praising Mike McCarthy. I like Jerry Jones. I don't know y'all. I mean, y'all mad because he put y'all on the spot, but like you got his perform. I'm sorry, like
It's not
he's
that. It's not that. I'll explain it after Dave go, but it's not that.
okay. You know, a lot of people say he put our expectations on y'all. I'm like, ain't he
That's
supposed
what you're
to?
supposed to do. Yeah, no.
So I would love an owner like that, but it's just that we gotta remember that Dak Prescott is a fourth round draft pick. He's not naturally gifted like Mahomes or Herbert or quote QBs like that.
We just
So
don't know.
he's not.
We just
But
don't know.
we expect him to do a lot because he played for the Cowboys. I'm sorry, this is how this comes with it. When he does good, he will get all the praises. But when he does bad, guess what? He'll get kicked on the ground. That's how it works. So
Brother, this guy
What happened
stinks.
when he's bad?
yeah. So this is on a big stage, Tombo. Monday Night Football against Colorado. If y'all lose this game, man, y'all you know, and the media's gonna have a field day about y'all. You're gonna see memes all over the place on social media in the NFL chat. Oh my god! Or if you wish I could, it's mainstream. So
Mhm.
I'm going with the Chargers in a close one too. In a close one. Let me say
Look.
4 points. If you about 4 points.
Mm. I think it's gonna be a close game as well.
28-24. Sorry, Dave.
Look. At least we get
I
20
think
again.
I think it's gonna be high scoring. I'm also thinking it's gonna be like I'm more so thinking like 31-27. I don't think it's gonna be that.
4-2? Okay.
But I'm going with the Cowboys. I believe that CeeDee Lamb is going to have his best game of the season so far.
Okay.
With them trading away J.C. Jackson, that exposes that defense a little bit more now. And it was already it was already not good, not that good. With him there. Now I do expect Joey Bosa to still, play his game like he needs to. And even Khalil Mack. So I think those two, that's a tandem that not too many people talk about in the league, but it's still a really good tandem. But I think the Cowboys bounce back this week and win on Monday night, 31-27. I feel like Dak's going to have his best game of the season so far. I think Tony Pollard is going to be more involved in his game as well. I'm not saying he's going to run for over 100 yards, but I'm thinking like maybe 80 yards rushing and about 20, 30 yards passing. So he's going to have over 100 scrimmage yards. And I feel like Micah Parsons is going to. This is going to be the lights that he actually shows up to. I feel like he's going to play well when the lights are on in this game.
Well, you got the Cowboys blowing him out. It sounds like.
It sounds like any Chargers game that's been happening this year.
Yeah, true. I think Herbert would throw a pick, and I think Dak would throw too.
You know what? Hey, I don't even care no more. If that's gonna get him back to throwing for 300 yards a game, throw the picks, man.
Yeah,
just throw the picks. It is what it is. Like, just go win. At least last year when you threw them interceptions, you won some of them games. Like, he keeps forgetting that. Like, I've seen several quarterbacks throw 2 or 3 interceptions in the game and they won, and yet it's not talked about. So that it is what it is, bro. Exactly, but it is what it is.
Don't he got more interceptions than Dak this year?
No, I think they tied now. They tied because after Dak 4, it's 4-4.
Yeah, 3-1 game though.
I
thought you all a little bit.
Yeah. And then the 3 came right after I said, you know what, Dak? Like, after this game, you might be able to bounce back because, the defense didn't play so well. And then it was like, as soon as I said defense didn't play so well, pick. I said, you know what? Then I turn around, I look again. I said, pick again. I said, yeah, dog, we not going. You can't get it all back in one play. Then he threw the punt down the field. I said, man, Josh Allen. I said it in the chat. I said, Josh Allen looking for my phone number. He's like, remember that Jets game? You talked about me with the Jets. Look at your boy. So, but we're gonna see what happens, man. This is one of them games. Somebody threw out there on like one of the Cowboy networks. They was like, can you imagine Dan Quinn with that Chargers defense and all the weapons that they have? They should have like a top 5 defense. But what's going on over there?
And Brandon Staley, a defensive coach.
Exactly. You think he would just be like, here you go, Kellen, take that, and then I'll just handle what's over here. Oh, well. And the Jerry Jones thing, for me, is not Jerry putting us on Front Street. It's more so the fact that Jerry talks a big game, but he doesn't like command his general manager-esque like he used to. Like, if you want to go win a Super Bowl, there's certain moves that need to be made, and he doesn't do it anymore.
I think the one move he don't make is the head coach. That's it. Y'all need a head coach that's a leader, like a stern head coach, a non-nonsense head coach. That's what y'all need.
You saw the post I put in there before. I'm not talking about Sean Payton.
Yeah, I like the other one.
Talking about the other coach.
Who?
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Jim Harbaugh comes up from college from Michigan and comes to. Trust me, but your environment would change.
Yeah, that's only Jerry problem. Like those head coaches, like Jerry, move, bro. Like, you doing too much. This is my locker room. Jerry wants to. That's his only problem. His ego is in his way.
You wanna know what's crazy though? It's been weird though this year. Like, Jerry hasn't really been doing that much this year. He's really been on the backseat, which is it's a lot of weird stuff going on with these Cowboys this year. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's get into these last words so we can get on up out of here.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.